What's up, everybody? This is Ted, and this is another episode of Nerd Nonsense. So, today I'm going to talk to you about a game that I thought was super unique at the time, but it kind of fell short of everyone's expectations when the game launched and after the game launched and throughout the game's lifespan. Today we're going to talk about PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. If you don't know what that is, it's Smash Bros, but Sony exclusive people. Well, debatable, but yeah, so if you don't know what PlayStation All Stars is, it is a Smash Bros. Type game. You got a bunch of different characters like Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Sackboy, the list goes on, and basically y'all fight it out. But there was a lot of things that went wrong with this game, and I feel like can be fixed present day 2019. So for starters, let's start off at the beginning. This game came out in 2012, a year after I think Smash Bros. Brawl. And you already know, Smash Bros. It's through the roof right now. It's been through the roof. And if you're trying to make a fighter game like Smash Bros., that's a big ladder to climb. And this game kind of fell short of that. But I'm not going to lie, there was a lot of good things and there were a lot of bad things to follow. So let's talk about the bad things. So, in PlayStation All-Stars, they had this Smash meter type thing with levels. So you had that to get your ult. So you had a level 1 ult, a level 2 ult, and a level 3 ult. So the thing about this game is, like in Smash Bros, not like in Smash Bros, when you knock someone off the edge or off the screen, they lose a stock, or you knock them off the screen and you gain a point for killing that person. They didn't have that in PlayStation All Stars. If you knock people off the map, the smash meter would be lowered, and you can take some of their smash meter away. That's basically it. They didn't lose a life. The only way you could take a life from another opponent is by using your ultimate. But the thing is about having a tier type ultimate, you might as well hold off to your level 3, because there was a lot of broken level 3 ults. That sounded so weird. So, for instance, Raiden from Metal Gear Solid was in this game. His level 3 ult was, he put everyone in a box like Metal Gear, like fucking Snake, and he'd run up to it and slash it. You could free roam and just slash everybody, and it's an instant kill. You had Parappa the Rapper, where he go on stage and do a concert. You gotta do what? You gotta believe, and then anyone near him would die. You had Ratchet and Clank, who would jump in their Star Cruiser and fucking shoot up the map. And yeah, it was like a 10-second ult, but in 3 seconds you kill everybody. And you have to wait. There's like a brief immunity period, and basically by the time they come back, you can kill them again. You know what I'm saying? And what followed that is a lot of other characters' level 3s ultimates didn't even do that good. You had for instance, one of my favorite characters was the Big Daddy, and his level 3 is where he'll fill the whole map up in water. You'll be in Rapture, right, underwater. But you could only, your opponents, they could swim around, but they won't swim fast. It's like a little doggy paddle underwater. But the thing about Big Daddy, he can only go straight up, straight left, straight right, and straight down. So you sort of had to play like battleships and kind of aim and predict where they wanted to go so you could hit them. If not, I just use his level 2 where he'd send the bee tonic from Bioshock. I think it's in both, but I'm going to say Bioshock 2. Well, he sends bees and it's an instant kill. Sorry about that. Amazon guy came banging on my door like he was a fucking cops. Anyways, yeah, so talking about the kills, the balance between the level 3 ults between all the characters were different, and there were ones that stood out more. And when you play online, what's the point of playing as the one with the lackluster level 3 and have to use the lower ones which are harder to like aim and shoot, that don't attack more than one person, than using a character who has a broken ult in the first place? So that was kind of like the mixed match kind of ults there were. Like, I can't remember off the top of my head other ones that were kind of worse than Big Daddy's, but there were quite a few. And now that we're talking about online, the online for the game kind of sucked. The loading time took forever. You had to play with a partner. You had to play with the partner. You didn't have to. I think there was like a solo mode, but the way the loading took, you might as well play with two people so you can load at least a little faster and wait for two more people instead of waiting for three. You know what I'm saying? And I can see how that could bother people because in some kind of fighting games, if you're forced to play with the partner and the partner kind of sucks, then you're gonna lose. You know what I mean? Unless you 2v1 some 1v2 someone, but you should be allowed to play by yourself if you want to. So that was another huge disappointment in my part because like it's a good party game. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you have friends over and stuff, you could play it. But at the same time, it, you can't have parties every day. You know, online is always there. So yeah, it wasn't that great. And the story for it, I honestly, it was like the very first Smash Bros. Fucking just go around. You pick a character, just fight people, and then you fight a rival, which was pretty cool. I'll give it that part. The rivals were cool. Like for instance, Kratos' rival was Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal, and there was like a cinematic scene where um, Kratos and Sweet Tooth walked past each other, and Kratos bumped into Sweet Tooth and knocked his ice cream over, and he got pissed, and you fight. There was also one with Nathan Drake and Sly Cooper, where Sly Cooper actually stole an artifact from Nathan Drake, and they got mad. Blah blah blah, and then you fight. There was like it's like a cutscene cinematic, which is pretty cool. I like that part. But other than that, the story was just beat everybody, fight your rival, and then fight the final boss. There was no, super extreme type story. So that was kind of lackluster. Once you play it once to unlock the characters, you really don't play it again. And online is where it's at. And then on top of that, what kind of went wrong with this game is that let me look up the name. I think it's called Superbot. I don't want to be really misinformed. I have it on my phone. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Do 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 do. So everyone's day going. Sorry about this. I'm inexperienced. I'm unprofessional. Holy fuck, dude. Can I just scroll down to it? Fucking bitch. Superbot. I was right. All that fucking shit for nothing. Superbot was a developer, with the co-developer being Santa Monica Studio, who made God of War. Superbot was made to do this game, so they're a collective of young and experienced game developers putting this game together, and they did a great job. Like there was the maps for these games were amazing. There were like invasion type maps. So for instance, let's see what's a good one. Oh, like one of my favorite ones is like Metropolis. I think it's called Metropolis, the main city in Ratchet and Clank. It got invaded by the Hydras from God of War 1, and they're in the background destroying shit. And then you had what was another one? I can't think of any. Oh, there was one for Uncharted where you're hanging off a plane like a storage of a plane, and you're fighting like in the air, and then in the background Columbia and the Songbird come from BioShock Infinite, and they just start invading and start hitting like the stage and whatnot. There's a lot of cool ones. I'm not gonna lie. There's even one with Jack and Daxter, Sandover Village from the first one, the first game, and it's being invaded by Hotshot Golf. The whole place turns into like a mini golf place, which is really it's pretty funny. The list goes on and on as well. So speaking of list, I don't think I mentioned it. Sorry guys, I'm going out of order. I did this a lot of times, and I think this might be my last. Let me mention the characters in this game. You got Big Daddy from Bioshock, Cole McGarth from Infamous, and you also got Cole McGarth, the evil evil version. If you don't know the game, you can play good or evil. You got Colonel Raddick from Killzone, Dante from DMC Devil May Cry, not the old Devil May Cry, the one that came out during that time era where he's like short-haired. Emmett Grace from Starhawk, Fat Princess, Hayachi from Tekken, Isaac Clarke from Dead Space, Jack and Daxter, Cat and Dusty from Gravity Rush, Kratos from God of War, Naruto from Heavenly Sword. That part was what sold me on this game. I'm not gonna lie, I love Heavenly Sword. They should make like a remastered or a new one. Nathan Drake from Uncharted, Parappa the Rapper, Raiden from Metal Gear, Raiden, whatever, Metal Gear, Ratchet and Clank, Sackboy from Little Big Planet, Sir Daniel Fortesque from Medieval, whatever. Sly Cooper, Spike from Ape Escape, Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal, Toro from Doko Demo ECO, I hope I said that right, and Zeus from God of War. Give and take, Zeus, Emmett Graves, Gravity Rush, and the guy from Dead Space were DLC characters. We'll talk about that later. But the core cast was diverse, and he was a very good. But a lot of people's gripe about them were that where was Spyro? Where was Crash? Where was this? Where was that? And that was what you would expect. But a lot of people probably didn't know that. Because I can guarantee you the people who were upset about this game were the Smash players, Smash-esque players, because this is a Smash type game. And a lot of people were like, oh, where are these people at? But you got to understand that Microsoft got the rights to Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. That's why they had the fucking Skylander shit and why Crash was on that. That's the reason. And I know there's a lot of other people. So so back to it. Superbot made this whole unique game. All these characters, they're great, but halfway through it, Sony was like, "Nah, you're done. We're cool. Thanks for everything. Bye bye." Santa Monica, you're up. So Superbot got dropped. Santa Monica was the top developer now, and it was messed up because the Superbot people were like, "Dude, we did this and we're promised all this cool stuff. Like, we're gonna do all this amazing things. Then you dropped us." Like, a lot of people were pissed. Like, I think I read that people were actually crying when they knew that they were done, like all the layoffs were coming. Like, a lot of people were upset, and that sucks to hear that. And then, so that's all the internal stuff going on. Like, I don't really remember the reason why. I don't even think I read the exact reason why Sony left them. They just thought it was a good idea to part ways at the time because the game was already like kind of buggy and stuff was wrong. But it was a new game. They could have worked through it, but they didn't. They're like, no, it has to be Smash Bros. Right now. I'm pretty sure that's what their thought process was. But yeah, so that's all the internal stuff with Superbot and Santa Monica and Sony. So that happened. So let's talk about the DLC. The DLC was Zeus from God of War, Isaac from Dead Space, the Gravity Rush girl from Cat from Gravity Rush. I think her name's Cat. I already read it, and then you got the guy from Starhawk. And I can already tell you, I already hear you guys. Those ain't chief. Like, those DLC characters, the first set were free for limited time, and then if you got the first DLC characters, you got the second ones for free. So I didn't pay nothing for these characters. If I had to pay for these characters, if I paid for these characters, I would have been pissed because they suck, dude. Like, they were cool. Zeus was cool, but Zeus was only there. Zeus and Isaac from Dead Space were only there to hype up their Dead Space 3 and God of War Ascension, and that's too bad because God of War Ascension was already a bad game in itself. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't that great. So, like, their DLC was like not hitting the right spots. And what I found out about that is that I know how Smash Bros. People are like, they have ballots where they had a ballot to see what character will be in Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think not King DDD, what the fuck? King K. Rool won, and now he's in Smash Ultimate. He was the first like new character they announced, I think, as like as at the fucking core roster. But yeah, so a lot of people do that, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And so PlayStation All Stars had the same thing where a lot of people hit the forums were like, yeah, we want these people, we want these people. Like, there was even rumors going about DLC characters that Ryu from Ninja Gaiden was going to be a character, right? And there was also this other one. I was going to call him Booster. Dart from. Hold on, I'm looking it up, guys. Give me a second. Okay, right here. They had DLC for, well, rumors and speculation. Not even rumors. They had it. They were talking about Ryu from Ninja Gaiden to be a character, and they also had Abe from Oddworld and Dart from the Legend of Dragoon RPG, where they were planned, and they even had a guy hired to play through the Legend of Dragoon to see if the character they made was true to heart to the game, and they never came out. So when they heard that, like, everything was fluttered. Free them. You know what I mean? Like, let them be. So Santa Monica like came out, was like, yo, what's up, dogs? We heard y'all. We appreciate it, but guess what? We can't do nothing. Their not excuse. Their reasoning is that, hey, we didn't make this game, guys. Superbot did, and Their coding, we can't mess with that coding. So you know what we got for you? Get ready, drum roll. Balance patch. Go ahead, clap, guys. I'm waiting for it. I didn't think so. Yeah, they came out with this balance patch, and that's all it was. It was like a huge balance patch to balance all the characters and make it like a level playing field. And then they're like, adios. That was it. That was it. There was no DLC characters. They said that we didn't make the game, and that so if we didn't make the game, we can't make characters for it. What came out is what they already had, and everything else that was leading up to it, we can't do anything about it. And they released a balance patch, and that was basically it to the game. In 2018, the servers shut down, but there was nothing to it. Like the game just died. Like no one played it no more. No one did this. No one did that. And that was it. And that's basically all the problems that I could come up with the game. I enjoyed it. It was a good party game, but I already told you what I didn't like about it. And now we're going to talk about what can happen. Alright, so this is 2019, not 2012, right? So you already have Smash Bros. Right now. Smash Bros. Ultimate E3 just passed by. They announced a Dragon Quest character and Banjo-Kazooie. If you don't know about that, Banjo-Kazooie, he's a Microsoft game on a Nintendo game. Let that sink in for a minute. It used to be on Nintendo, but it was bought out by Microsoft, and they had it ever since. They did like a Games Pass thing, and they remastered it to be played on Xbox 360 and all that, and you can still play on Xbox One and Xbox X and XXXXXX and all that. But they got it. They also got Cloud in Smash Bros. They also got Mega Man, Pac-Man. Who else? Sonic. Who else am I missing? Joker from Persona. So this is 2019. If Nintendo can do it, Sony can do it too. So right now, let's talk about characters that could be in this game if they came out and redid it. So I did my research, and there's a lot of characters. So the roster right now is cool. You could take some out, or you could leave it, or you could upgrade some, like Kratos. So if they do Kratos, you could put the modern God of War, the most recent one, with the boy in it. Just make him older. That's it. You know, add some new ults from the new game, or just make. That's one thing we'll talk about later. Just give it a new ult that's based on the most modern game, the most recent God of War, and do that. Who else? Who else is there? You can keep the Bioshock guy. You can keep Big Daddy. I was just thinking about it, and now just passed through my head. Hold up. There's a lot of things you can do with these characters. You could rather just make them move to the most modern one. You know what I'm saying? Most modern character, like Kratos, to the most recent game. Or you could also do... Let's see. So for the infamous guy, I know there's two of them. You could have Cole, right? And then you could have, as instead of another Echo Fighter type thing for an evil Cole, you could have that other guy from Infamous Second Son. Everything of that would be cool. Keep Fat Princess, the Tekken characters, get rid of the Dead Space, yeah, get that out of here. Heavenly Sword, yep, and you can also have, you can have Parappa the Rapper, yeah, some of these, they're hitting, you know what I mean? You can keep it, get Zeus out of here. So, for the Killzone character, scrap him, like throw him out, get him out of here, and put a Destiny Guardian from there. We have Bungie now. Well, I'm not excited to say that. I'm not a huge Destiny fan, but you can replace him and replace the Killzone character and put a Destiny Guardian. You can make a Titan. You can make him switch, like how Smash Bros has different, like how the Dragon Quest character they just announced for E3 for Smash Bros. You can switch his skins and he's a different character. He could be a Titan, Warlock, or a Hunter. Tell me that wouldn't be fresh. They already have it. You know what I'm saying? You could put the girl from Horizon Zero Dawn, the guys from Days Gone, Joel from The Last of Us. Who else am I missing? Bro, I'm about to pull it up. We're about to look this live on TV. Live on TV, live on spot. Yeah, the list goes Forza. I'm just kidding. The Yukaza guy. That Yukaza thing is, everyone loves that thing. You already have like character like Nathan Drake. Just throw the Yakuza guy in there. You know what I'm saying? Some Nino Kuni. That's already hit on PlayStation. Throw a Nino Kuni. Throw an anime character in there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of card. I'm looking through it. Yakuza, Street Fighter. Throw another Street Fighter guy in there. It can't be Ryu. It could be like. Oh, they even there was even like rumors and talks about Chun-Li being in the game. Throw Chun-Li in there. Chun-Li would be cool. You know what I'm saying? The Last of Us already said that. Ratchet and Clank. Oh no, Nathan Drake. That's what I wanted to say. Make him the older Nathan Drake, right? And then you heard how Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Throw in the girl as well. I don't know about Uncharted. I never liked it, but throw in the girl. What's her name? You all know what her name is. Throw her in there. Nathan Drake. Blah 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 blah. Two female characters in the form of Chloe. I don't know. Throw in the girl from The Lost Legacy. So you have two characters: the older Nathan Drake and the other girl from Lost Legacy. Do that. That's probably the best way to do it. They just upgrade characters. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't bring the old versions to the new one and sell it like that. You can have Shadow of Colossus, dude. Shadow of Colossus, Tetris. I'm just kidding. Yeah, throw another Persona character in there. They can't be Joker, but you know what I'm saying. Uncharted, Bloodborne. Throw a Bloodborne character in there. Marvel Spider-Man. We got an exclusive PlayStation game for Spider-Man. Throw Spider-Man in there. Horizon Zero Dawn. I already said it. Bro, the list goes on. There's so many cool characters you can put in this game now. Bro, throw Sora from Kingdom Hearts in there. I know he's not in Smash Bros. Yet. Throw Sora in there. Bro, we can't have Cloud. Throw Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. That's the next best thing. That's next up. Know what I'm saying? Like the list goes on. And they already have like, and for the story and the online, all you gotta do is fix the ultimates. I know you try to stand out and be different from Smash Bros, but unless you're gonna make everyone's level 3 something unique where everyone can be used without it being overpowered, do it. That's cool. Keep all the level 1, 2, and 3, but make sure the level 3s are all fair all around. You know what I'm saying? Don't make them like board wipes. Don't make them like to paralyze you where you can't do it. Blah blah blah. And you got it. The story, you can't do worse than the story you have now. Make an overarching world. Make all their worlds combined, like sort of like how that Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank game, all three of them together. I know it didn't do well because it was like a PlayStation Move thing, but making where they all acknowledge each other. You know what I mean? And there's like a similar villain that's messing up their worlds. The whole Invasion of Worlds thing, that was cool. Keep that. There's not much you can do wrong from the originals. Anything that's a little bit better, then it'll be great. Something for replay value, something to catch their eyes. Make them all have conversations with each other. You know what I mean? Like have the guy from Joel and the guy from Days Gone have a conversation about survival and whatnot. You know what I mean? And then this also opens doors to new games. So bro, we could have a new Ratchet and Clank game be produced out of this, a new Jack and Daxter. I know that's already walking on a thin line, but it can do that. You know what I'm saying? So you could add a bunch of new characters, and then everyone will love it. That's what we wanted, like a story which is deep involved with. And then the number one thing how this could work in 2019, Sony's already having troubles not wanting to do crossplay, dude. Nintendo got Banjo-Kazooie from Microsoft. Microsoft is helping Nintendo do some stuff, and they're chilling, they're best friends. And they even said the reason why the thing with Banjo happened is because how they already had a tight relationship. Bro, if Nintendo can come back from selling the Wii U and the Wii and those being the worst sales ever, and then come back and have Sony, Microsoft, chilling as their homie, then Sony can do it. Because Sony's already up there as one of the tops, if not the top right now, at all, of all systems. So you can't say Sony can't turn around and be like, hey, Microsoft, Nintendo, there's might be some characters I need, fucking Crash and Spyro, let me have them for the starting roster for this game. Let me have it. And then, I don't know what you can give back. I'm pretty sure they have the rights now. I'm not sure. I didn't do the research. But Crash and Spyro got remastered, completely remastered from the ground up for PlayStation. It's also on the Switch now. And it's also, I think it's on 360, I'm not sure. I mean 360, Xbox as well, but I'm pretty sure it is. Easy. That's what people wanted. They wanted Crash and Spyro in this game. Now you have it. Crash, Spyro, Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, bro. As a starting cast, plus the most recent Kratos, a Spider-Man from Marvel Spider-Man, Days Gone, Joel from The Last of Us, bro. Tell me that already don't sound like a fucking cool fighting game, dude. And we understand that it's a clone, it's basically like Smash Bros. But dude, make it unique. It's already unique. You just had to tweak it a little bit to make it fun all the way around. You know what I'm saying? It's cool if it's the same thing. A lot of people bite off things. The battle royale thing is out of control. But if you have a hitting game like Fortnite that's different than everyone else, and Apex Legends to be different but still be competitive, then that's what you got to do. It's okay. It's a fighting game. There's a bunch of fighting games. You know what I'm saying? It can work. And then with Sony doing that, it could open cross-platforms. So, oh, we release this, we could fight, we could play, release it on the Switch and Microsoft. Bam, cross-platform all three. They'll make it DLC to be downloaded first on PlayStation. That's cool, but it will come out to Xbox. And you don't know what happens. Like Kingdom Hearts is already on Xbox One and all that. What other games can go to Xbox One or a different, unique game? Just like how when Joker came on Smash Bros, they got a Persona game. When Dragon Quest was announced, there's a Dragon Quest game coming to Switch, just like a Persona game's coming to the Switch. And who knows about Banjo-Kazooie? Banjo-Kazooie 3, the third game, could be coming out on the Switch, or the remastered of both games as well. It's fucking shaking each other's hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? It could happen. It's 2019. If Smash Bros. Can do it, Sony can obviously do it as well. That's what I'm saying. It's a perfect time. They gotta understand that they'll never be Smash Bros., but they can be their own unique game. And it could work. Just fix it. Listen to your fan base. Don't listen too much like Destiny and ruin it, but listen to what's wrong and fix what was wrong with it and make it better. And it'll work. It'll work. I'm guarantee you it'll be such a hit game. Everyone will be talking about it. Nintendo will have Smash Bros. And Sony will have PlayStation All-Stars. That's all I wanted to talk about. Because this game, it's fun. I'm pretty sure anyone who did play it had fun, but they did have their problems like I did. And if they redid it, it'll be a smash hit. I guarantee it. It'll be amazing. So, yeah, I got this idea from talking to my kids at work. That's why I wanted to bring it up, because they never heard of PlayStation All-Stars. And when I talked to them about it, they were like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. So I was like, oh, if they don't know about it, there's a lot of people who don't know about it, or the people who know about it and probably want to see a redemption for it, like I do. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments, do you want a Smash Bros? Do you want Smash Bros on PS4? No, I'm just kidding. Do you want a PlayStation All Stars reboot with the idea I have, or would you want it to see come back, or do you want it to stay dead? Do you think its time was there and it just dwindled? Because the critics liked it, but the fans didn't. It was like a split thing. So do you think it had a time and Smash Bros. Just runs the world and that's the only fighting game we're going to get with like a basic from a fucking system, like a company like that? So let me know in the comment sections. Thanks guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Thanks for making the last Nerd Nonsense is really good. I hope this one lives up to it. We all hit those spikes where things don't go well. But thanks for listening, guys. Like I said, leave a comment. Tell me what DLC characters you want to see if there's a new one. What characters do you want to see it if there's a new PlayStation All-Stars? What characters do you wish were in the game? Yeah, but that's it, everybody. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all. Bye.